What is up, my fellow Chiebits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly Tokyo Ghoul video. This time, a live reaction, because the amount of requests for a live reaction, once again, are through the roof. I woke up this morning, went to Twitter, said good morning before I got anything to drink or anything to eat. I just said good morning, and instantly, like less than a minute, or a couple seconds actually, I was flooded with people telling me, live reaction, live reaction, live reaction. I'm like, oh, something really must have happened. And also, when I was looking back at my notifications and stuff on all my social media, you know, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, many people were telling me, oh, you need to do a live reaction. So here I am, doing a live reaction. Now, before I actually get into the live reaction, there's two things I need to talk about. For one, I want to talk about this color page. This color page looks fucking badass. And number two, I need to talk about something Ishida tweeted out. He tweeted out, I think yesterday, that he was talking about, like, the live-action movie. Remember, I made a video on that. I made a video talking about how Tokyo Ghoul is getting a live-action movie. Well, apparently, Ishida actually tweeted about it and started talking about it on his Twitter, which I'll get into that last. First things first, I just want to talk about this color page. So, the color page, I highly doubt I can use it as a thumbnail because there's just so many words on it, so I'm probably going to have to pick out a panel in this chapter and probably color it. But this right here, though, this color page looks fucking-tastic. It looks so good. I love the shading in the eye. I love the shading on the bottom, the set of colors. And I love how there's like a blood effect coming off of Tokyo Ghoul. Look on the bottom left where you see Tokyo Ghoul written in English. You see blood effect coming off of it. It looks so badass. It looks so fucking awesome. And I love the colors with the letters and stuff like Re. It looks so good. So I just want to say my hat's off to Ishida for a brilliant color page. This looks absolutely fantastic. So, getting into the tweet. Now, I asked Chiebits on Twitter right after I said good morning. Apparently, Ishida was talking about the live-action movie on his Twitter, because a couple of Chiebits were letting me know that he was saying something. So, I asked Chiebits, does anyone have any translations? Could anyone give me, like, a rough meaning of what he was talking about on Twitter? And from what I gather from many of you Chiebits letting me know, is that he is nervous about the live-action movie. But, apparently from what I gather, too, is that he was actually able to select who could possibly be the main character of the movie. So he might be selecting Kaneki, the actor, to be Kaneki. So he's like, I have good faith, it's a brilliant actor. That's kind of what he was saying along the lines. Like, he has faith in the actor. It was an actor he wanted if there could be a live-action movie. And so that's very good news. But in terms of everything of what it actually means as the, you know, the dialogue continued, Ishida let us know that he wants to let you all get the worry off your chest. That's what he says. He's like, I want you to have the worry off your chest and not be nervous. But then he says, but I don't know much either. I'm in the same boat as you, and so I'm pretty much nervous as well. So Ishida outright admitted that he is nervous about the live-action movie. I mean, he'd rather keep to himself and all that, but I mean, he is allowing it, but he is nervous about the live-action movie. So that's interesting stuff. So Ishida says he trusts the actor. The actor is very good, but he doesn't, you know, think the movie might be like 10 out of 10. He is nervous as well. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. And that's what I gather from many of the translations and stuff Chiebits sent me. Now, I could be wrong. I can't translate it. If any of you else can, go to, you know, Sotonami on Twitter. You'll see us, you know, tweets. And maybe you can translate it, maybe say it in the comments below. But yeah, that's apparently it. So anyways, getting into the live reaction. I know, it was a very long-winded beginning. Let's get into live reaction. I want to get into the first page to see what happens. Oh, is this another color page? What the fuck? Yo, is that Kaneki with a fucking hoodie on? Yo, that looks badass. Ishida, giving me more color pages. That looks so badass. I like the fit. Okay. I want to be fangasming on this, okay? Let me just go to the next page, okay? Ooh. Oh, okay. Game advertisement. That's interesting. We got, you know, pineapple. Oh, here we go. It was horrible getting done in by you. String of Pearls. Chapter 81. Translation note. The title is the same kanji that is used for the Hai in Heisei. Huh. What did Hai mean again? I know it was coffee. Was it coffee? Coffee World? Yeah, I think that's what his name was. Coffee World. That's what Heisei meant or whatever. Or Sasaki Heisei. It was one of those two. I would have to go back to the chapters and look. But, translation note, Hai and Heise. So I'm assuming coffee. I think. I could be wrong. It could be, you know, different. But I believe that's what it was in the past in previous chapters. So the same kanji that is used for Hai and Heise. So the string of pearls is a reference to coffee. Oh yeah, it was horrible getting done in by you. We got a clearer shot on the face on the stomach of Kuro, so interesting. And Kano abandoned us. Abandoned poor Shiro on the brink of death. And that's why I took Shiro into... I'll keep reading. I took Shiro into myself. Kagane bound us together. Miracles often happen to twins, you know. And so Shiro lives on inside me. Get it, Suzuya? A union, a change possible because they are twins. That is interesting. That is very interesting. That's fascinating first page. I did not expect that. So, this adds some information to what I was talking about in last week's chapter video. I was talking about how maybe what we're seeing here with, you know, Kuro and Shiro could be something similar to Eto and Noro. It could be something similar, it could not be. It could be something else entirely. But now seeing this, if, you know, Kuro's not lying to us, looking at this page, it looks like Kuro is literally, like, I guess the best word to use is, like, fusing with Shiro. I mean, sucking her into her belly. So, that's, huh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Now, this could be wrong, I don't know, but still, if that is what she's saying, I took Shiro into myself, we are probably seeing the stages of what maybe happened to Noro. And if so, that's very cool. I would like to find out more about this. I've always interested into finding out more about Tokyo Ghoul and how ghouls work and stuff, and so seeing something like this, it fascinates me. It really does. Now, like I said, we don't really know completely the entirety of it, but this most likely could mean that it could be similar to Noro and Eto. So let me continue on. And so Shiro lives on inside me. It's rather inconvenient for me to have my dear sister living on my tummy. I'm going to get Kano to fix her up. It's clearly impossible. Shut up. All said and done, that man is amazing. He just doesn't want to. Shiro will be okay. She'll be okay. Huh. So, Kuro's trying to find a way to separate Shiro off her stomach to have her be her own person. Maybe stuck with Eto. If it is a similar situation as Eto and Noro, maybe. Maybe. Maybe she's stuck with Eto. Who knows? What the fuck? That is a very creepy mask. Going into crazy mode. Nakarai to Hanabi. Mikage, target SS, rate floppy. Begin extermination. Suzuya's giving the go-ahead. Exterminate. Suzuya... Oh, she's saying the U and Su very long. Su... Zu... Yeah. What the fuck? Is that a Kakuja, though? I wish I could get a closer version or a picture of her. The mask on it looks like a fucking Kakuja. Oh, shit. This page looks very fucking familiar. This page with the Kagane coming out looks very familiar. It would take too long for me to search for, but it reminds me of the scene where Kaneki was fighting Arima. You remember the first fight at the end of part 1, where Kaneki, he had his Kakuja come out, and then he expanded his Kagane out of his back, and you just saw him spread apart? That's kind of what this looks like right here. That's exactly what this looks like. I'm not joking. It looks like that. Now, I could be wrong, but we do know Ashita loves parallels. He, like, you know, parallels a lot of stuff. So, maybe? I don't know, but that entire panel reminds me of that. Okay. Suzuya dodges. Oh, yeah, did anyone get injured, actually? Let me look. Okay, it looks like this... Okay, he's getting hit in the shoulder. Looks like it's sliding off. Dodges over the head. Okay, so no one's getting hit. Suzuya jumps over. Apologies. I'm going to stop the bleeding with it. In. Gonna snap it now. Stay still. Oh, Hanabi's getting fixed up. Being taken out by my target. A shameful display. That's gotta fucking hurt. Holy shit. Don't worry, no one was expecting you to exterminate an SS anyways. You kept them occupied. Well done. We've won already. Man, Susie is going fucking ham. He's going in. Samu. What? Simu. Not saying Suzuya now. And those eyes, I just took me a moment to realize, what the fuck? That's a lot of damn eyes. That's fucking creepy as fuck. Look at the fucking eyes on damn Kuro. That is a lot of eyes. But what is that? What are you trying to say? Simu? Let me go to the next page. Maybe you might complete the sentence. Oh, fuck. For a second there, I thought he got stabbed straight through the gut. Oh my god. Don't play with my heart like that, Tokyo Ghoul. Mikage. Become Space Inari. Oh, Susie is jumping up. Okay. Going in. We'll be doing this as efficiently as possible. Oh, I see. Keeping Kuro in check. Where Kuro can't move. That's what those two were for. Now, Susie is jumping up to attack. We'll be doing this as efficiently as possible. Okay. Stupid. Let me go to the next page. I was joking last week. Did Ishida really? Did he really just? That's in the fucking heart. That's in the fucking heart. That is in the fucking heart. Broke through his fucking armor and everything. Right in the heart. And it shattered his Quinque Jason. Oh my god. Kuro shattered his... For fuck's sake. His Quinque got fucking cleaved and then he stabbed him. It did say 2 chapters ago a special class investigator supposedly died. And remember, I was talking about that, you know, last week. I said we have multiple special class investigators. Not just Suzuya. But you remember, you know, Ishida loves doing that. He likes, you know, playing with us. And I don't know. This right here, we know Suzuya isn't a fucking ghoul. Well, we know that. We know. So... I am just absolutely shocked right now. Because after Togashi and Ishida's interview with them talking, the article between them, and how, you know, Togashi says Suzuya is my favorite character. And you want to know what's even more fucked up? This is spoilers, by the way. Spoilers for Hunter x Hunter. I'm just going to say it now. Spoilers for Hunter x Hunter. So, mute the audio, and I'll put up my thumbs up when everything's good, okay? If you don't want to be spoiled by Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to begin in 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I find it very fucked up how, in the recent chapters of, you know, Hunter x Hunter, remember, right before the final outcome of the chapter, okay? When we found out that, you know, maybe we would have it to where Hisoka could possibly die. He almost died. He seemed like he was dead. And remember, he put his hand in his heart, okay? And when he jump-started his heart once again. I find it very funny and ironic how these two mangaka that love each other's characters, for instance, Ishida loves Hisoka, and then, you know, Togashi loves Suzuya. And right before the article came out, we didn't know who was going to win the battle, okay? And with the outcome of the battle, Hisoka technically died. He technically did die, but he jump-started his heart after death, nin after death. So he died, but he came back, but he died. And he used his heart to come back, so he, like, punctured himself. And this panel, well, we have something very similar going on here, but it's not Suzuya doing it, it's someone else. And, the thing is, there's no nin after death, okay? We don't, that's not a thing. That's not a thing in Tokyo Ghoul. So, what if Ishida is carrying through what Togashi didn't? For instance, Hisoka survived, Suzuya will die. Or maybe he will jumpstart his heart again. Who the fuck knows? But, you know there's something going on here. In the recent chapter, no, Hisoka, his heart, and then he dies. Now this. These two characters, both mangaka love, having the spotlight like this. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say right now. So, maybe Ishida's doing this to troll us, or something. Or maybe he's trying to troll Togashi, one or the other. But it hurts so much more when you look at this page, because when you see his Quinque just severed like that, that lets us know that this is, even if he is alive, having his Quinque severed like that makes it to where he can't really fight back, especially with an injury like that. You could see the armor bending up like a puncture wound, so we know for a fact, well, it actually wouldn't be bending up now that I think about it. The armor would be going downward. Oh, well, it's artwork. But anyways, the armor's bending, as you can see from the paneling and the way it's drawn, so we know he's hurt. Well, we know Suzuya's probably hurt. We don't see blood coming out of him, though, which is kind of the strange part. Usually, you know, mangaka, like, emphasizing the damage with blood spewing out of the mouth, so he may be alive. But still, it's very ironic how something very similar to Hisoka is happening to Suzuya. So, anyways, thumbs up. There you go. I'll stop the spoilers of Hunter x Hunter. There you go. Okay. So yeah, this panel, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I wanna believe he's alive because I love Suzuya. I love him as a character. I fucking love his craziness. But there is a possibility he is dead, especially with, you know, this right here. I'll leave it at that. Let me go to the next page. And, of course, we leave that section. Oh, we're getting into Arima. Okay, this is interesting. What to do about the escaped ghouls? Special Class Aura and Tanakamaru reinforcements have arrived. We will allow them to deal with it. Squad leader, what should we do? Let us head underground. Oh yeah, Arima dodges, so the fight's still ongoing. Special Class Arima is alone. Arima's holding off. He's fighting pretty well. Let's see. Kaneki's fighting well, too. I like that panel. I really love the flowers in this panel. I just gotta emphasize that. I love the flowers Ishida puts in these panels. Ooh, that's a very, very nice thumbnail material right there with that, this Kaneki panel. That's a very nice thumbnail material. I might use the Suzuya, though. I might use that Suzuya panel. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anyone, but still. That looks nice. I like the artwork on this panel. Okay, so going in. I'm well aware that this isn't going to be simple by any means. So, try dodging this. It's like a fucking net. It's like a Kagane net going at Arima. What the hell? Whoa, let me back up. What was that leg move? That boot. Look at that fucking boot on Arima. Look. Look at the net coming at Arima where it says try dodging this. Look down on the page and look at the fucking boot, the way his leg is drawn or his foot is drawn. It's like, holy shit, how does your foot... I don't know, it looks really awkward looking, but that is... Holy hell. Okay, let me just go to the next page. Irrelevant stuff. Okay, jumps up. Was he trying to go in through the hole between the net? Well, he fucking did. Okay. Arima, mobile. What? That's very interesting. Ishida's putting a lot of emphasis on Arima's eye. Or eye. Yeah, his eye in this, is it the same eye? Is it the same side of his face? Yeah, it's his left eye right here. Wait. I think that is, yeah, that has to be Arima's left eye. Arima's left eye seems to be dead, like it's out of life, and then he turns, and then his eyes, that's really weird. That's really weird, Arima's eye. So, Ashina's emphasizing something with Arima's eye as he's looking around, and he sees absolutely nothing. Huh. Oh, shit. Kagane. Did he just slice them all up? Damn. I win. My boy! My boy Kaneki, yo! My boy Kaneki, yo! My god! He just fucking snapped. He just broke Arima's fucking Quinque. He just broke his fucking Quinque. Oh! You fucking, yo! Kaneki, that's how you do it, man! That's how you do it! 2 Quinques have broken. Where do they go? Ah, 2 Quinques. What happened to Susie and now this? Wait, what's the next chapter title? Next issue, The Tables Turn. Interesting title. So, Kaneki just broke Arima's Quinque. Let me look at this paneling again. Okay, so Arima, he slices to his right, okay? And he cuts the Eto-ish type talking Kagane off. And that's the talking one. And it says, I win. And then Kaneki comes from the other side, the left side of him, to attack. That, I think I know what's going on here. So, Arima gets attacked. The Kagane come out. Arima slices them all. Okay, he does it in a sweep motion like this to the right. He slices them all. And as he's turned around, he hears, like, you know, Kaneki charging at him, which, that's shonen logic right there. You never yell out where you are, okay? You just don't yell out where you are, because you're gonna get fucking cut in half. And if this was shonen, I'm fucking dead. So, anyways, Arima, not dealing with that shonen logic, turns around, slices that fucking annoying, obnoxious person, and apparently it's actually Kaneki's Quinque. Or, not Quinque, Kagane. That was very smart, using the voice of his Kagane to beat Arima. That was intelligent. That was very fucking intelligent. Good move, Kaneki. Very fucking good move. That is such an excellent move. Why didn't I... Wow, that is something I would have expected, but... I should have expected, but it didn't. Or I didn't expect it. Holy hell. Okay, so let me think about this real quick. Arima had a lot of emphasis on his eyes, his viewpoint in this chapter, since I think this is the final page, ain't it? Ooh, that's a color page. Yo, that color page looks fucking badass! This is made on... Oh, yeah, this is the color page Ishida did on his Twitter. 2016-6-17. It's a badass fucking color page, boy! Okay, so that's the end of the chapter. Yeah, Arima's eyes get a lot of focus in this chapter. I just really want to point this out, actually, because, see, in this one page, right here, page 18, when the net, Arima jumps to the net and he lands, his left eye gets a lot of focus right here, his left eye. Now, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, it was his right eye that was kind of messed up, wasn't it? That his blind spot, it's been a while since I read those chapters, because I've actually only read those chapters since the time I did my review and stuff. So, it's been a while. But anyways, Arima's left eye has a lot of focus, and as he's looking around, he doesn't see anything. And he tries to turn around to the left to see with his left eye. And there's no focus on his right eye. And all of a sudden he sees nothing. But then he sees this pop up out of the ground around him, and he just does a slice completely around. And then he hears an ah, and then you see how his left eye is more in focus again. You see where it has the focus. And the right one is not. And then, as he cuts it, he cuts the Kagane that, Kaneki had coming out and that was a distraction. His right eye gets a lot of focus next. And it opens up, and then he sees I win, and then his Klinke breaks. So, a lot of focus on that, showcasing the weakness to Arima. I really like how Ishida did that. Very subtly, by the way. It's very subtle, but I like that. I really like that when it comes into fights. Just showing some weak points of Arima, how he's not the unstoppable Reaper. He actually does have some weak points, and Kaneki definitely used that against him. So, let's think about the outcome of this. What does this necessarily mean? My honest viewpoint on this, since it's my first time reading the chapter, my interpretation, I could be wrong, because like I said, first time reading, I haven't read back at it, and I could be wrong. Just, don't take it at face value or anything. Pretty much, I believe here, since Arima now has lost his Klinke, and that was like one of his most powerful Klinkes, is Owl. I'm going to take, kind of take a guess here and assume that if Arima doesn't have another Klinke by any means, like if it doesn't pop up or something, like he doesn't have one hidden, we're probably going to find out for real what Arima really is. Is he a ghoul? Or is he regular human? Because one of the biggest things, the biggest theories about Tokyo Ghoul, one of the biggest topics of discussion to date is about Arima and what he really is. Is he really human? And we're about to find out. We know he works with V, we know he's close to Furuta, and we know what happened to Furuta. He revealed he was a ghoul. We saw what he did to Eto. So there is a likely possibility Arima could be a ghoul. But we're gonna see. We'll find out if this is really a human killing machine, or I guess a ghoul killing machine that's just human, and just, a regular human that's just gifted, or is he actually somewhat ghoul? Because with him being backed like this into a corner, with his Quinkes being broken, that would mean if he is a ghoul, he will have to start using a Kage. And if that happens, whole new world of shit is going to be opening up, because holy shit, Kaneki, you're fucked. So, we'll find out. Now, like I said, that could be wrong. It doesn't mean that he is a ghoul. I'm just saying that right now. I'm saying there is a possibility. Even if it's a 0.001% chance, there's still a possibility. But for now, though, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.